Good morning. I'm Jill Lowry, your Schooley Mitchell expense reduction expert. Welcome to my weekly live stream, Net More Now, where I'll be sharing what I love doing for business owners and for CFOs, which is to take back a lot of money that's already yours so you can put it in your pocket or put it back into the growth of your business. As you know, I focus on expense reduction tips that will help you improve your company's profitability through expense reduction for your essential services. For example, telecom, small package shipping, gasoline or diesel fuel for your fleet, and so on. This week, I've been suffering from a little bit of spring fever and sharing latest videos from the world of power sports. So mowers, jet skis, and those really cute little e-bikes. I hope you enjoyed those videos as much as I did. So this time last year, a lot of people spent their pandemic lockdown economic stimulus money in our motorcycle and power sports dealerships. Local area power sport dealers were ready because I'd already worked on their credit card processing rates. And they were ready to accept payments in a contactless form with the most transparent rate structure, the lowest possible cost. So here we are receiving stimulus money again. And I want to talk to you today about reducing the cost for your business in 2021. And in essence, getting your processor to pay for it. It all starts with knowing what type of rate structure that you want for your business, flat, tiered, or interchange plus. And I'm going to go through these in detail for you. So first of all, what is interchange? These are standardized rate categories shown here in green, and they're standard for all merchant services companies. So they're regulated by the card networks, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover. They're non-negotiable. They're the biggest part of the fees, your total fees. So which cards carry the lowest and the highest interchange rates? So down here we have 5 basis points. That's the cost associated with the use of a regulated debit card, regulated in the United States. Second, 165 basis points for a commercially issued debit card. 230 basis points for retail credit cards that are swiped. 265 for the same retail credit card, not physically present at the time of transaction. So these are going up, up, and up. And then up to 295 for your rewards cards, your mileage cards, things like that. By the way, there are more than 500 of these rate categories. So they're as unique to each business as the customers and the cards they're using and how they're transacting. So let's talk about flat rate. Square, Stripe, PayPal, these are payment facilitators, and they offer their customers this flat rate pricing, 2.9% plus a transaction fee. Sounds simple, right? So flat rate consists of these interchange categories shown here in the green. It's basically the wholesale cost to run a transaction, plus a mix of fees that produce one flat rate, 2.9%. That's markup there that's shown in orange. So it seems simple, but with flat pricing, it's impossible to determine what types of cards you've taken. As a business owner, getting a proper discount for the lowest cost cards is really essential. For instance, debit cards have the lowest interchange rate because they're considered low risk. But by paying that flat rate, you actually end up paying more for those transaction types. This is tiered pricing. It's really common. Transactions are bundled into 3 price tiers, like the ones you see here. Originally intended to make statements less intimidating by bundling those 500 interchange categories into 3 tiers. The problem is the plan isn't regulated. So the processors determine what tiers the transactions are falling into. So again, here's a business with a very low interchange rate debit card. And they're paying the most in terms of markup. So they're not getting the benefit of the lower cost cards that are used by their customers. Now, here's the one that Schooley Mitchell and I like best, Interchange Plus. It's the most transparent. So Interchange consists of these 500 standardized rate categories shown here in green, just a few of them. And then the plus part of Interchange Plus is shown here in blue. So plus consists of a consistent percentage and or a per transaction fee. So isn't the blue markup in this slide preferable to the orange in the previous two slides? The whole idea is to get your processing cost, like the blue or the orange, as low as possible. So this can be tricky, especially when you're not sure what you're looking at. But there's a way to have this professionally negotiated that doesn't add any cost to your business. Schooley Mitchell fees are contingency based, meaning that we only share in the savings that we generate for you during the span of our agreement. And all that time, we're auditing your statements, correcting issues with your processor, and providing you with as much detail as you like. After that, all the savings stays with you. And over the last 23 years, Schooley Mitchell's developed proprietary software and tools and the vendor relationships to make it easy for us to operate as your outsourced cost containment professional, paid for by your vendors. So that's my feature topic for this week. If you're going to have a big year in 2021, like our friends in Power Sports, look after these costs. They really add up. You can book an appointment with me now. I'll put the calendar link in the comments, and let's see how your business can net more now. I'll find ways to help you stop overpaying for payment processing and any other expenses that are keeping you up at night. Bye for now, and we'll see you next week.